We got special guest star. What you want to say?
Want to be in one of his videos?
Yeah. What you want to say?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, you want to shout out anybody? You want to shout out anybody?
Hello.
My crush.
Your crush? Ah, you better hope you don't see this. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is BeDistinct. If you're new to the channel, I have a 2005 6-speed G35 with a supercharger kit on it. We are actually going to go in depth in today, because today I'm going to be doing a 6-month review. I've had this car for about 6 months with the supercharger kit, and I want to give you guys a review. For those who are interested in maybe supercharging your G35, I want to tell you a little bit about it, a little bit of the cons, a little bit about the pros, and any issues I've had with the kit. Make yourself at home, and I hope you guys enjoy the video and bring some valuable information for you guys. Also, another thing before I begin this video, I do have a discount code for LASFIT for those of you guys who are interested in LEDs. If you guys are looking for headlight bulbs, I have a specific 20% off the HID to LED conversion kit from LASFIT, so go ahead, check it out. It's BD20. It's limited. I don't know how many left I have, but if you're able to use it, because they're about to run out. My neighbors are watching the 49ers versus Cowboys games right now, so you might hear their voices, but let me show you guys first the kit, explain a little bit about the kit first, and then we're gonna get on with the issues that I've been having with the car. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Vortech V3 Supercharger kit for the rev up. If you have a non-rev up, you get like a different bracket. So this is the rev up one. This is a V3 version. There's a V2 version and a V3. This is a V3. I believe the V2 blower is oil fed from the oil pan, and the V3 is self-contained, so it has its own oil. Here's the V3 Vortech Supercharger kit paired with a VPF tuning charge pipe connected into a Kinetix manifold, as you can see right there. And I'm gonna throw in this on right here. It's a little Tomei oil cap. It looks beautiful, so I gotta throw it in there, man. It's beautiful. So right off the bat, let's begin with the review of the supercharger kit. What do I think of it? First off, let's begin with the price. The price for the supercharger kit is around $6,000, but with supporting mods like manifold, if you want manifold, injectors, spark plugs, like little supporting mods like that, everything's gonna add up, and you can spend anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 depending on how you do your budgeting, if you grab things used or new and all that sort of stuff, right? So once you start buying everything new, it starts kind of becoming less worth it, in my opinion, because the stock motor, this is a stock motor, and these are supposedly only to handle up to 400 wheel horsepower. Some say 450. I've seen G35s that reach up to 500 wheel horsepower, but then reliability starts becoming a real issue, right? But if you guys look on the Facebook marketplace, you guys can find some kits for like $3,000, $4,000. Then if you buy it at that price, you know, it might start becoming worth it, depending on how good you check that blower. Make sure it's not messed up, right? So me specifically, I did not take my car to a shop to install this kit. We did it right here from the comfort of my home with some friends, and so mistakes were bound to happen. It's kind of like this process where you just kind of do it. You learn from your mistakes, you perfect it a little bit more, there's another mistake, you kind of perfect it more, and then at the end you finally get that perfect product, right? So that's kind of how this process was with me. So right now I'm going to explain to you guys all the issues, because out of those 6 months that I've had this supercharger kit, I think 4 months were all but issues, man. So first issue was installation. I wanted to retain my AC, my air conditioner, so fitment is super tight everywhere, okay? You can see my freaking fan shroud. I had to freaking cut it off right here, and I have to shred a little bit of the fans too, so I can get this dumb pipe to fit in. So fitment was really a big issue here for me. I am not sure why. I've seen other people do, and they've had no issues whatsoever, so I'm not exactly sure why I was having issues. Once we got through with installation and we finally went on to tuning date, I did the critical mistake of not connecting one of my vacuum hoses behind this dumb manifold, and well, I had a major boost leak. I tuned on a major boost leak. So that issue you guys can easily prevent by checking everything before you guys tune it. Make sure everything's connected. Now once we went to go ahead and tune the car the second time, we had a second issue. We had boost leak issues. We had boost leaks around this clamp right here. We had boost leaks around that whole manifold right there, and we had boost leaks all around that throttle body. So how can you guys prevent that? Before before you guys install everything, go ahead and go to O'Reilly's, go to AutoZone, Amazon, whatever you need to, and buy a fresh brand new set of gaskets for your manifold, your throttle body, and just ensure that your clamps are super sealed tight, and that fixed all of the boost leaks. Third issue what we had is once we fixed the boost leaks and everything and the car was running great, the third freaking issue we had, this stupid charge pipe, man. I'm not sure what it is, but every time I accelerate the throttle and this thing tends to lift up, and this bolts right here legit made a hole on the charge pipe. So we had another major boost leaks literally after fixing all of my boost leaks, so it was quite disappointing. I am sure others don't have this issue, but that is why I have a zip tie there and I have a zip tie there, so this mother effer stays in its spot and does not lift and make a hole right there. All right guys, so now we got all three issues out of the way. Let's jump on to issue number 4, because man, this just keeps adding up. Our fourth issue arose that this dumb cog belt right here from the supercharger, it kept slipping off, man. And I was like, well, dude, it slipped off the first time, it ripped halfway, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe it just ripped. Let me just buy another one and install it, right? So I installed the second one, and the second one broke my heart, guys. The second belt that ripped, literally, when it ripped, it ended up peeling this wire, causing a short that went through the wires, and it ended up burning my ECU, guys. It burned my ECU, and that ECU was no longer good. I had to buy another tuned G35 ECU. Luckily, I was able to buy it from the guy who sold me the supercharger kit, Static Martin from Static Garage, and his ECU was already tuned with a supercharger tune on it. So I got super blessed, and he gave it to me at a spectacular price. So I got super lucky. But you guys are probably wondering now, how did I fix that cog belt issue? What happened? How did I fix it? Well, here's the magic. So apparently when I installed the cog belt, this tensioner pulley, I tightened it hella. And this cog belt's supposed to be tight, but not too tight. There's supposed to be a little bit of wiggle, because when it turns on and it heats up, it like compresses or expands, I'm not sure exactly, but it becomes more tight, and so you need that wiggle room, right? So I was already doing it super tight, and if it's already super tight and it gets hot, it's going to be even tighter and it's going to break. Another issue that we figured out that could potentially cause this belt from slipping out is that when we go full throttle, this bracket right here, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is super hard, guys, but apparently with the power of the car, this bracket flexes like this or like this, I'm not sure, but it flexes and causes the pulley to unalign and slip the belt out. So I did two things here to prevent that from ever happening again. Made sure that this cog belt had some play in it, so it's not super tight and it has some wiggle room. And then we bought this custom bracket right here that didn't even fit with my kit, so I had to buy this other custom piece of metal from Home Depot and drill some holes and make it work. And now we have this custom bracket here. So this bracket pretty much is here. This thing's super stiff, and it pretty much prevents from this bracket flexing. So this bracket saved my life. We fixed this issue, and I've been driving 1 or 2 months clean without the belt going off, spinning off. It's been absolutely perfect. So legit, guys, I've had all those issues. It's been breaking my heart. A lot of you guys were like, bro, just sell the kit, it's not worth it, sell the car. And you know, at points I really felt like that, but I just wanted to strive through and perfect this freaking vehicle, because I don't know why I've been having these issues, but I just wanted to fix it and fix it and fix it. And I think I'm 2 months clean, guys. It's been 2 months without any issues, and the car has been running phenomenal. So let's get to that part now. So the car is pushing 444 wheel horsepower according to the dyno. It's tuned by Admin Tuning. I've done many races. I've done many pulls. I raced with my friend Janzilla with his Genesis and his new Supra. I raced Joe Vasquez with his G35. I raced a Scat Pack. I pull it on the freeway whenever I get to chance. But then I do drive it normally sometimes just because I don't want to be too loud. So we are 2 months clean. The car drives beautiful, man. It drives like a perfect G35. Once you reach around 4,000 RPM, the car just hauls ass, bro. Especially second gear. It is such a beautiful feeling getting stuck in that seat, and it is just amazing, guys. Like the feeling of just power and speed. I've always been a cosmetic, guys. You guys know from the start of my channel, I've always been cosmetic, and eventually I started going performance, and it's just another feeling, man. Performance, suspension, than anything, speed, power is such an incredible feeling, and I would recommend anybody to feel that amazing. It feels like a roller coaster, guys.
His windows are so tinted. Aaron!
It beeps whenever my head is not closed.
Well, that's actually a good thing.
Right? I already food. The only reason, this is the last comment I will say before I end the video. The only reason where I would recommend that you buy a Vortech Supercharger brand new is if you live in California, you're really mental and pristine about grabbing everything new, and you love your G35 and you make sure everything's like a car show ready, and you want to have something that's legal, because something special about the Vortech kit is that it is carb legal. It's legal in the California, and California is the biggest bit about cars. So if you want a fast, quick car with a boost legal kit and you want it in pristine edition and everything, then at that case it wouldn't be a bad idea to buy everything brand new. If you don't live in California, don't buy it new, and if you do live in California, try to buy a used kit, because only then it'll be worth it. But those are my comments for the kit. That's my review as far as 6 months. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully that can prevent some problems. Hopefully I didn't discourage none of you guys, and I wish you guys a beautiful day. Take care, amigos. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.